Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Vikings, and welcome back to VTV Live. I'm Betty.
And I'm Ann.
Stay tuned for an informational video on Xbox and a highlight on Valencia ASL teacher Mrs. Salem. There are constant debates on which is better, PS4 or Xbox. Is Xbox truly worth it? Let's take it to the video for more.
The Xbox One is about as useful as the box it comes in. In the early 2000s, despite being outsold by the PS2, the original Xbox successfully established itself as a legitimate game console. They found even more success when the Xbox 360 came out, especially through online multiplayer games. But what's really impressive was their library of games at the time. Even when Sony and Nintendo were dominating the industry, Xbox still came out with these quality exclusives. Gears of War, Knights of the Old Republic, Morrowind, Mass Effect, and of course, the original Halo series. The video game console industry was now ruled by these three giants, and everyone was excited to see who would prevail. In the 2010s, Sony and Nintendo were going insane. Sony was out here with these incredible narratively driven games, like Uncharted, God of War, and The Last of Us. Games with incredible acting and motion capture performances, as well as just being fun games in general. Then you have Nintendo pushing the boundaries of gameplay. Breath of the Wild is considered by a lot of people to be the best open world game ever made. Mario Kart 8 is one of the best racing games. Smash Ultimate is one of the best fighting games. Sony and Nintendo have consistently been putting out incredible games that push this entire medium as an art form. Then you have Xbox. During this period, Xbox has done next to nothing in terms of exclusive games. Most of their games are either cancelled or rushed or just mediocre once they came out. Halo 4 and 5 both received mixed reviews, and Halo Infinite spent over 4 years in development just to come out with average reviews. All of Xbox's big franchises have either been abandoned or turned to mediocrity. The Xbox One was around $300 when it was still sold. That's $300 to get no exclusive games. The PS4 in comparison has basically the same hardware and the same price, but you get so many quality exclusives. Same thing goes with the Nintendo Switch. Literally, why would you buy an Xbox One just so you can play mediocre games? The PS5 and Xbox Series X are now out, and already PlayStation is overtaking Xbox with its games, and Nintendo has had its arsenal lined up for a while. Xbox has fallen far from its throne, and I can't recommend anyone to continue to buy their systems.
I hope you guys got some good information.
This Saturday, the Science Olympiad Club will be having a fundraiser at Chipotle from 5 to 9 p.m. Make sure to stop by and show your support. Don't forget to mention Science Olympiad with your purchase.
Valencia's dance team Wooden Rose fundraiser starts next week. Make sure to get a rose for a crush or a friend. There are 6 colors to choose from, all with their own meaning. Roses are $2 each, or $20 for a dozen. Make sure to show your support this Valentine's Day.
Miss Salem is the ASL teacher here at Valencia. Let's take it to the video for more.
American Sign Language, or ASL, is a very unique and often overlooked language that is used to communicate with those who are hard of hearing or deaf. Here at Valencia, there is a class that teaches ASL to anyone willing to learn. And so, here is our very own sign language teacher with the story of Valencia High's ASL class.
My full name is Elisa Leigh Salem, and my occupation is I'm a teacher. I teach American Sign Language 1 and 2. And believe. So I've been teaching ASL now for 16 years. I actually didn't set out to teach ASL ever. I was a professional interpreter, and then I was going to be a resource teacher. but I ended up being able to teach ASL, which was my favorite part, is teaching the culture, because a lot of people don't know that the deaf community actually embraces an entire culture, and so the way that they operate within their own community is very different than the hearing community, and so that's actually my favorite part. And then watching, my second favorite part of teaching ASL would be watching my students learn that they can actually communicate just with their hands and their faces. It's really neat.
As you can see, ASL brings plenty of value and use to the table. And if you really liked what you saw, please consider enrolling. If so, we'll see you there.
You're awesome, Miss Salem. Thank you for all your help.
Before we end our show, we have a couple of reminders for you.
College Scholarship Help will be happening in the library every Tuesday from 2:45 to 3:45 p.m.
Winter Rally is this Friday. Make sure to attend.
Don't forget to submit your art for the night of the expression event.
And that's all the news we have for you today.
Stay tuned for the next episode of VTV Live.
Bye,
and
Vikings.
Bye, Vikings.